Yeah. Step into the grand hall. Watch where you step, broken glass everywhere. Dust on the strings. Heavy drums. Let them drop. To the pavilion where the shadows are resilient. Cobwebs on the chandelier, the tragedy is brilliant. Broken mirrors multiplying every fractured silhouette, dancing in the darkness to a deadly minuet. Porcelain facades hiding aristocratic frauds, applauding the deception while the dark abyss applauds. Silk garments tailored to conceal the toxic serum. Whispers in the ballroom, you can absolutely hear them. Waltzing with the wicked, tragic violins are crying. Beautiful betrayals while the dynasties are dying. Every single pirouette is dripping in deceit. Ghostly apparitions dragging heavy on their feet. Welcome to the shattered masquerade, where every single smile is a meticulously crafted blade. Porcelain expressions hiding venom in the veins. Waltzing in the ballroom where the dark delusion reigns. Yeah, the shattered masquerade. Silk apparel, sharp daggers, watch the ego fade. No salvation in the chamber, just the phantoms on the floor. A symphony of sick minds rotting to the core. Golden candelabras casting specters on the plaster. Every graceful footstep is a prelude to disaster. Lace around the collar, painted features on the chin. Let the heavy orchestra of opulence begin. Sinister cotillion moving with the slow intent. Poison in the chalice, leaving nobleman completely spent. Aristocrats and royalty, a decorative lie. Look into the hollows of a masquerader's eye. Treachery is choreographed, elegantly sequenced. Bloodlines are severed by the poisons that they frequent. No exits in the architecture, trapped inside the walls. Tripping over marble while you're paying for your faults. Listen to the strings scraping heavy on the soul. Stripped of the disguise, let the tragedy unroll. Every broken glass reflection showing you the beast. Welcome to the famine hiding underneath the feast. Take a spin, lose your breath. Welcome to the shattered masquerade, where every single smile is a meticulously crafted blade. Porcelain expressions hiding venom in the veins. Waltzing in the ballroom where the dark delusion reigns. Yeah, the shattered masquerade. Silk apparel, sharp daggers, watch the ego fade. No salvation in the chamber, just the phantoms on the floor. Rotting in the shadows, locked behind an iron door. The music slows down. Shattered glass, porcelain pieces. Take off the mask. Yeah. Turn the metronome off. Just the clocks. Listen to the gears. Darkness in the chamber. Let it loop. Drapery sealing the parlor tight. Shadows are swallowing everything in my sight. Stuck in the cellar, surrounded by rusted dials. Dust on mahogany covering ancient files. The pendulum swings a meticulous dark rhythm. Trapped in the study, a suffocated schism. Cogs in the grandfather cabinet softly grind. Paranoia creeping and snapping the fragile mind. Ink on the parchment, the ledger is keeping count. Watching the minutes and fractions of hours mount. Breathing the heavy stale air of a quiet tomb. Nothing but darkness consuming the dining room. Every vibration is dragging the temple down. Wrapped in the suffocating heavy acoustic gown. I monitor seconds, the mainspring is fully wound. Pacing pacing the floorboards, but trapped in a ticking sound. The pendulum's ledger, a record of every beat. Locked in the chamber, a masterful dark retreat. No escape from the gears or the turning hand. Sinking inside of a static, forsaken land. The pendulum's ledger, a rhythm of pure decay. Counting the fragments of moments slipping away. Listen close to the mechanism's dark design. Losing my sanity inside of the ticking line. To a fabric of tailored wool, feeling the gravity, giving a final pull. Books on the shelf and deteriorating spines, reading the Gothic and heavily cursed lines. Claustrophobia catching me by the throat, waiting my madness inside of a leather note. Cylinder spinning, the music box plays a dirge, feeling the panic and absolute terror surge. Spindle and sprocket, the calculus of the grave. I am the master, but also the helpless slave, gazing at porcelain faces with Roman text, wondering which of the mechanism shatters next. Echoes bouncing from corners of wooden walls. Silence is banished whenever the cuckoo calls. Striking the midnight, the resonance shakes the floor. I turn the key and I triple lock the door. The pendulum's ledger, a record of every beat. Locked in the chamber, a masterful dark retreat. No escape from the gears or the turning hand. Sinking inside of a static, forsaken land. The pendulum's ledger, a rhythm of pure decay. Counting the fragments of moments slipping away. Listen close to the mechanism's dark design. Losing my sanity inside of the ticking line. Just the ticking. The ledger is full. The ink is dry. Like a monument, a calcified stone perched on the corners, flesh merging with the marrow and bone. The porcelain horizon is jagged, desolate and bleak. I'm the architect of silence on the cathedral's peak. The frost settles deep in the crevices of the limestone, while the biting wind whispers through the hollow of my throne. No motion in the alleyways, just a static, frigid scene. The city wears a burial shroud, silver and pristine. Observe the monochromatic landscape from the iron height. The sanctuary is stillness in the obsidian night. The vapor from my lungs forms a ghastly silver-threaded veil as the mercury collapses in the teeth of the gale.
Opus 187, the gargoyle's cold decree, watching over catacombs that only stone can see.
A symphony of stillness where the white flakes descend, the geometry of winter where the pale spirits blend.
Opus 187, the gargoyle's cold decree, watching over catacombs that only stone can see.
The lanterns cast a sallow glow upon the sheet of ice. Every frozen lung full of air carries a heavy price. My talents grip the copper ridge, looking down at the void, a kingdom of the motionless where every pulse is destroyed. Decaying architecture reaches for the charcoal sky, while the whispers of the blizzard form a haunting lullaby. Sub-zero temperatures crystallize the essence of the slum. I remain the monolith, deaf, blind and numb. No warmth in the marrow, just the grip of the slate. Watching civilizations crumble under their own weight. Staring through the ether, immovable and grand. 1,000 years of winter in the palm of my hand.
The gargoyle agrees, but the heart remains inert. Sculpted from the agony, the hunger, and the dirt. The street lamps flicker like a dying man's eyes beneath the jagged crown of the soot-colored sky. Opus 187, the gargoyle's cold decree, watching over catacombs that only stone can see.
A symphony of stillness where the white flakes descend, the geometry of winter where the pale spirits blend.